Hello guys, welcome to Code with JM. And in this section now we'll be talking about web integration, converting website into APK. I'll be doing this real quick. We'll be touching some key areas: XML, Java, and building your APK so you can upload it to Play Store and share the app for people to install on their phones. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification icon so you get latest videos that drops into our channel. So our previous series, if you haven't watched that, the description link below will show you that. We talked about our GitHub, um, hosting a website on our GitHub, and there we have okay, so we have this. So I'm going to check I'm going to check the mobile responsiveness. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, mobile responsiveness is okay. So I'm going to use this as my website and download this. Okay, so while that is downloading, let's dive right into our design. So I'm going to launch my Android Studio. You need to use Android Studio for this. According to me, it's the best, and you can decide the more you grow with your Android skills, add more features. So using frameworks or platforms that people provide you, phone app, whatever they call it, is not the best. Do your codings yourself. Use Android Studio. So we are waiting for Android Studio to come up. Sorry, I have some sore throat. Okay, so our Android Studio is up. So I'm just going to start a new project, and I'll call this template 10. Call it templates cheat. Template cheat. And I'm just going to click next. Ensure this are unchecked because we are not working with C++ or Kotlin. We're working with Java, so make sure they are unchecked. And this is fine for now since we're not. I prefer to use suckup.com. Okay. Yep. Suckup.com. And we go next. So yeah, you select your phone API. We're working with Android 4.0, and this is randomly selected, which is 100% of the devices, which is better. So I'm just gonna click next. An empty activity test. Next, and leave this just like this and finish. And we wait for it to build. Okay, so kind of really fast, like that. Okay, we're going to be having these issues. Why do we have to always have different issues? So we come here, 4.8. now it's going to tell me configuration demand not support, and that is settings, file settings, and come to build compiler and check this, apply, okay. And I'm just going to build project. So for those of you who might face the same challenge, this is how you go about it. Okay, and reset, all good, great build finish. Hallelujah. Okay, so now we come to our activity, domain.xml. Design editor is unavailable until success build. I have no idea why this keeps telling me I don't have any error. Okay, let me just ignore this now. So what we need to do is bring in our web view. Our web view is web view. Yep. Much parent, and I'm gonna change this to relative layout. So I'll give these an ID. Call it web viewer. So the web view is your XML layout, let's say your front end that display like a browser. Okay, they have the website you're trying to view, and this is more like your browser, but now it works with your app. And what we want to do here is I think it's pretty good this way. And come to our main activity, the Java. Then we are going to set some few things. So the first thing is I'm going to declare a variable called private web view, a variable for our web view, and then I'm going to call it web view. So the next thing is I'm going to have link my I need to get some light here. I will need to link my web view. To my linking my web view from here to my web view here. So I control this interface with my Java code here. So now WebView says find view by ID. That's to find this view by its ID. So r.id dot web viewer. As you can see, web viewer was the name of the ID we gave to this. So web viewer, and now web viewer. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set another variable for web view settings, and we're going to say web settings, web settings, web settings, and then that will be equals to web view, my web view to get settings. So now I'm giving a web settings variable called web settings to equals to my view getting settings, and what I'll do now is mweb settings dot allow javascript get javascript set javascript enable set javascript enable to true, set javascript enable to true. And the next thing I'm gonna do is so my web settings, the set javascript enable to true is to enable JavaScript on my web view. So you see, I'm passing a web settings to enable JavaScript, and I'm passing it to my web view to get settings from web settings. So the next thing I'm going to do is my web view dot load URL. So this is why I say you need a link, and I'm just going to take this link and use it right straight up here, and this will load this link for us and display it in our web view. So the next thing we're going to do is set a web view client. Set a web view client will enable us to control every page. Whenever you click on something, okay, this is a single landing page, but for all the website that has multiple pages, when you click on it, it happens to open on another browser. But when you use the set web client, when you set the web client, it controls every page you load, and it makes sure it doesn't go into another browser, and it loads on your own app. So generally what this line of code does for you is let me show you. Set web view client, new web view client, and that's it. So what this line of code does, like I said, is it helps you control your pages. if this line of code is exempted from your program, whenever you click a page, it's going to just open up in a new browser. Loading the page, this loads your page. But when an activity happens on the page, like you click a new link and it's to load another page, it's going to take the user out of your app, out of your application, and load it on the user's browser. So you don't want that to happen, because what you generally what you're doing is you want every activity to happen within your app. So this is what controls that for you. So it sets the WebView client in your app. So the next thing is controlling forward and back. You want to go forward and go back. You really don't go forward in Android apps. You click links to go forward, but when you want to go back, you have a back button. User have a back on their phone, like when they click the back, back. You want to make sure that it doesn't just close the app. If they can go back in the application, since you're using a web, they should be able to go back. So what you just do, we have a class that already on back press. Okay, on back press, and you can just say if WebView can go back, then WebView can go back, then I'm going to say WebView go back. So you see, it's kind of very easy to do. And for my else, I will just take this and this, take them exit the app and take them back to their home page. Okay, I hope you understand what this lines of code just do for us. Every user's phone has a back button, so that is not indicated in your app. It comes along with the phone, so whenever they press the back button, they should be able to go back or exit the app. So that's what this line of code do. So the next thing we need to do is allow internet permission. So we go to our manifest. So I'm guessing something. Always make sure you're on Android. Like some people prefer to be on Project, but it's kind of a whole lot of long. So be on Android. You just select this. Be on Android. So come down to your app manifest folder. You see Android manifest with XML. Click on it, and over here, all you just have to do is say use. Okay, see ending. All you just have to do is so let's wait for it. Okay, we're back on track. So it uses permission, and what we're looking for is Android internet permission. So let's generate all. So that is all for that. So what I want us to do now is let me install these and link it up on my phone. Okay. I don't use emulator because it takes time to load, and I haven't set this up because this kind of my first Android. So this is it. We have template sheets, we have our file, and you can see it. You click here, you see this, click here, you see this. So this is superb, only we have a problem, and the problem is we don't want this right here. What you're going to use is get this also. I'm just going to copy and paste it. So what you're going to do when you see something like this, you hold your Alt key and enter. Yep, and it imports the class for you. And so don't feel ashamed. Yeah, not every code you can know of heard. So now what is also important is if you know how to read your codes, you know what your codes are for. When you see them next time, you know what they mean. So this will actually do the trick. So I'm going to just run it again. Hopefully we don't have this bug that we first had. So I'm going to just turn off my phone and wait for our graded build. Graded build running should not take time. So we have the app looking sweet. So index installing app, and this should uninstall. Okay, and boom. So and now we have it. Stables menu in a good fly. So these are all what you need. And one last thing is building your APK, so you can share it to people and send it on Play Store, upload it on Play Store. So what you do is come to build and generate find APK. To do that, you have to create a new store part, and we're going to take this, say templates, oh come on, I'm missing that template, and okay. Okay, so change this to that 5 years, and first name, last name, organization, country code 234, and we're going to just okay. Hopefully your password matches. Yep. So I'm just gonna say remember password next. Release. Yes, we want release, and ensure you have this two checked, and you say finish. So it's gonna run Gradle and give it time. So no catch from disable and sync. Okay. So I'm just going to do this again. Generate signed APK next and finish, because I've set everything already. Okay, so done, and module blah blah blah. APK generated successfully in module app. Just click locate and it open up the file location, and this is it. So I want to do is rename. I want to rename this to templates. Like that. So my template sheet is ready to fly. I just have to send it wherever I want to send it, save it on my phone, share it, and save it, install it, and share it. Beware, I know you have run this already. I know you ran this already, and technically it's installed, but the problem with this is if you send this to another person's phone, it's not going to work at all. Yep, it's not going to work. The person will have problem installing it. Why? Because you need a built signed APK, which is this one. So what you just have to do is come here and install this. Let's draw. I'm going to copy this. Wow. SD card and click install. And I click open. And the other side up. So thank you very much. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bar icon beside it, so you get my latest drop of videos on YouTube. So thank you very much.